Hello, everybody, and welcome back to He Makes Me Play. I am Marius, as always, and I am blind. I cannot see, and particularly I cannot see video games, and that's why I make people play. And today I am here again with Vincent. Hello, Vincent.
Hi, Marius.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm pretty good because we're back in the Church of Kim.
Yes.
We're exploring the fishing village, and while we did, Kim ascended last time. That was a big highlight, which we just talked about also. We had a bit of a glitch. It was funny. And other than that, we're still sort of investigating. Overall, we're doing this thing for Everett, which we don't want to do, right? Collect signatures.
Exactly, yeah. We
Yeah.
talked to everybody in the fishing village, especially the two people that we need signatures from.
Who were both nice. Who was it again? This lady, the fisher lady who we want a date with.
Right.
She was real nice. Pirate type.
Lillian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was the other one? Old lady, right? Who gave us a place to stay?
Right. I think. Did she have a name? I'm not even sure.
I don't remember.
I think she was just called Washing Woman.
She must have had a name because Everett's instructions probably mentioned a name.
Well, maybe it wasn't her then?
I'm pretty sure it was her. We'll see. We'll figure it out. But those two people are relevant.
Let me just take a look into our quests.
Sure.
We get 2 signatures for Everett. Get Isabel and Lillian in the nameless fishing village down the coast to
There you
sign
go.
Everett's document.
Yeah. But we also met some drunk people here whom we hung out with.
Right.
But I think now, where do we want to go? I think we were hoping to find more possible solutions to the Everett problem, right? Maybe find the building he wants to tear down or something. Build the
Right.
youth center. We're not quite sure where that is.
Then there's the jacket we are supposed to get for Idiot Doom Spiral.
That's right. Yeah, that's a fun seek and fetch quest or something.
Right.
And there's the church, which I just want to look at
Exactly. And I think all of that is
down the coast.
vaguely down the coast to the northwest.
Nice. Let's just take a stroll down the coast.
Yeah.
Why not?
So first of we're barely outside the fishing village, and there's a small river flowing into the ocean.
Okay.
And it looks fairly polluted. And there's a button I'm going to press.
Okay.
Looking bad at you from the rust-colored water. You. Okay, so
All right.
we see ourselves in the rust-colored water.
Nice description. I have a question. What
Yes.
time is it?
It is 13:51.
Okay.
And then there...
Still got time in the day.
Yeah. Then there is a small bridge made by some planks, and we can cross over it. And there's again a button we can press on ourselves. Relax. It's not yours. You didn't crash every MC in Russia.
Oh, is there another crash car?
Yeah, actually, we can see it slightly ahead, but it's not a complete car. It's just 2 wheels barely
Oh, okay.
connected.
Yeah.
and-
I like how the description buttons have humor.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
let's follow the coast. I
Yeah.
guess. And yeah, we see dunes and still snow. Oop. And there's another button we can press. A kick drum pulls. The music is coming from somewhere on the ice. Okay. And we can follow the music, I guess, sort of onto the ice.
Is it the famous Kokuma Madakwa or whatever?
Possibly.
Is this a cryptozoology plotline?
I mean, it sounded more like he was talking about man-made.
That's
Music,
true,
right?
Yeah. It's probably not.
There's also another button. There's a barely intact or not intact fence that goes into the ocean, basically,
Okay.
or piece of fence. And we can click it. A school of fish huddle around the fence post, then scatter into the dock.
I like these details.
And
It's like someone really thought about this environment.
And another button. So now we are on basically the ice. We've left the beach, the shore,
Yeah.
and it says, before you, a drawbridge. It can only be lowered from the other side. All right. So, hey, there's some money. 1 real. We are still on the ice, and in front of us is a drawbridge to a bigger piece of ice with a small, not really a settlement, but at least a tent.
Oh, okay. Interesting. I'm immediately intrigued.
Yeah.
So the big question now is, Vincent, is it lowered or is it raised?
It is not, and I don't see any way to interact with anyone. There is no one around.
Well, as the button said, it can only be lowered from the other side.
Yeah. Well, I guess that is something.
So if there's
for-
not currently someone in that tent, the way I take it, this bridge will never be lowered again.
Well, possibly. And I mean, the ice is melting, right? So there's not much time left.
It does seem like a curious place to pop a tent.
Yeah.
Also, though, it is a perfect fortress, I guess, that is unclaimable.
Unless you go into the water. It's
Or you
really-
wait for summer,
I mean, the distance.
and summer will claim it.
Yeah, the distance between the shore and the ice fortress is about 2.5 meters.
Well, it's cold water, Vincent.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, no, and big chunks of ice, so it's possibly quite dangerous.
Yeah, but okay, nothing we can do here, I guess.
Yeah. But we continue on the shoreline, and there are more fence posts, I think, on the button, full of holes. Could the post hide treasure? Look inside. Ooh, and now we can loot it.
Okay, that's easy.
It's a health potion. Another pet. We take it. That's our first health potion in a while.
Ah, were we out?
Yeah, we actually only had 3 out of 4 HP.
What's it now?
Well, we can take it.
No, is the HP now 3 out of 4?
Yeah.
Okay, I see. I
Exactly.
don't want to take it.
No, me neither. Just in case.
Keep it for emergencies.
And yeah, we went down a little further, and there's a house.
Has the music changed?
There is no music.
Well, okay, that's a change in itself. I thought I heard a drum beat as well, or some kind of bass line. I don't know. Never mind. Please continue.
No, actually, I've just been back to the point where it says drum beat.
Hmm. I don't hear it.
No, me neither. There was a little bit of talking maybe coming from the house. I'm not
There.
sure.
Do you hear that? This is like a techno music. I swear. I mean,
Okay,
we
maybe
can
I-
just move on. It's fine.
No,
but
no, no,
I'm
no.
not imagining it.
I'm turning the music volume up all the way.
I mean, I can hear it very clearly.
Yeah, it's very faint though.
But you hear it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I do.
okay. I mean, you don't have my superhuman hearing, so
Well,
it should
actually,
be excused.
I
But
just had my headphones turned down lower than you, but sure, you have superhuman hearing. I mean, we have to make up for it somehow, right?
every blind person gets a superpower.
Exactly, yeah.
Everybody knows that.
But
But actually, mine is not superhuman hearing. I just got the superpower of showering really fast.
that's also great.
It's a really useful power.
So yeah, back to
Yeah.
the house. There's a house here. It almost looks like a tree house to me, which is weird.
But it's
Um,
on the ground.
Not quite. It's raised above the ground.
Okay. To avoid flooding, I assume.
Yeah, it's like slightly above our head,
Uh-huh.
well, around the height of our head, and it's quite a large house. It's or actually
Okay.
no, it's not. Okay, it's not raised off the ground. It's just raised off the beach, and then when the ground gets a bit higher, then it has a plane, or it's plane on the ground.
I see. Yeah.
And there's actually a second house next to it.
Okay.
Not sure what that is. Or not a house. There's just... What is this? This is like clearly man-made wooden... I'm not sure. It's a platform of some sorts, and
Hmm.
living areas, not quite tents, like more fortified than tents, but barely.
Okay.
Like metal sheets put on wooden poles to cover from the rain, but I don't see any people. So do we want to explore the platform or the house?
I
What do you
mean,
say?
house sounds more interesting than platform. I
Okay.
have to say.
Yeah.
Maybe we can break in. No,
Well,
we're a
let's see.
cop. Stop breaking into things.
Well, we
Wrong
can-
game. This isn't Baldur's Gate.
There are certainly a lot of buttons to click, so let's start with the one next to the open door of the house.
Oh, okay.
And actually, I think we just found the church because
But are you saying this is the church?
I think so. Yeah.
Holy
It's a large.
shit.
It's a large house.
Uh-huh.
I don't see any a tower on top of it or anything like that.
Mhm.
But it has a symbol above the door that is basically a straight line, and then two other lines intersecting it at the middle. So it basically forms like a
Cross?
No,
Almost a hashtag with one line missing.
no, it's not a cross. Imagine a cross with a third line. Also, yeah,
So you've got horizontal line, yeah?
yeah.
That's one. And then two vertical ones?
Actually, no, it's one vertical and then one from the
One vertical.
top left to the lower right.
Oh, it's diagonal.
Right, diagonal.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
right. And then
From the other one.
genau.
It's
exactly.
like a Saint Andreas cross with a vertical line through it.
Yeah,
Like a crisscross.
exactly. And then
Yeah, okay.
there's a button next to the door, which I'm going to press. And there's
I
also
feel like an idiot. I feel like that's an actual religious symbol in our world.
Probably.
Maybe.
The sign reads Saint Bruin 1147.
Ah, okay.
And there's also a button we can press on ourselves. You feel the shadow of a very large building fall on you.
Very foreshadowing.
Mm-hmm.
Moral weight.
And before we go in, there's actually a button on... Actually, two buttons. One on each of the windows.
Okay.
Or there are 4 windows, but 2 of them have buttons.
Click them.
I click them. Dusty pews in the shadows? Many seem to be missing. What are pews?
Pews are chairs in churches,
Ah, okay.
right? They're special.
Makes sense. And
Or benches, rather.
the other one. An altar shrouded in dark. Or something like that. It's too dark to tell. That's on the far end.
A dark altar.
Well, let's go inside. And
Yes, go inside and open the chaos gate. No, wait, wrong game again.
Wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you.
What?
It's
The
shut.
rectangular sea-worn ornamentation appears in stark contrast to the padlock, carelessly drilled into the wood.
Ah, this narrator. Forgot about that guy.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess they are not open, but
Yeah.
to me they look open because it's just a hole, a dark hole.
Okay.
Yeah, so we can, number 1, rattle the doors to see if they open.
Sure.
We can, number 2, inspect the carpentry. We can,
To kick it in.
yeah. Number 3, take a closer look at the padlock. Or, the last option, inspect the staple.
Staple?
I guess so.
Okay. I don't know what that means in this context. But let's rattle them first.
Okay.
Nothing happens, only the sound of the padlock rattling against the door.
All right, fine.
I don't
Inspect.
think that's going to work.
Thank you. Okay.
Thank you, Lieutenant Kitsuragi. We do have his tools. I wonder if they come into play here.
Want to
Right,
inspect the carpentry and see
Bolt
if we
cutters and
can-
stuff. Yeah, yeah. Continue with the carpentry.
The carving on the door is block-like and angular, like the church itself. 2 large beams shoot downwards, sinking into the wood before they reach the threshold.
Yeah, that's a very accurate but unhelpful description.
Well, we can
Padlock, right?
we can first look at the beam further by running our hand over the beam.
Oh, okay.
Or
Get
we
a
can-
splinter, Harry.
Yeah, let's see.
The surface is smooth from the wind, but moist to the touch.
Yeah, okay, and now we can look at the padlock.
Okay.
This cheap-looking padlock is sturdily built. It shackles together a hasp and a staple screwed into the wooden door.
Oh,
The
no.
lock is
yeah.
adorned with a yellow sticker.
No, I understand the staple, I think. Also, that sound, did that signify a thought finishing?
Yeah.
Nice.
Not quite finishing, but
About
being close
to?
to it. Yeah.
That's nice. It was the boring ass thought,
The
right?
15th Indo Tribe.
That one, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't even remember. It's so boring. But it's that was the point, right? It's so boring. I'm excited to know why it's a thought in the first place.
Yeah.
All right, let's
We'll see.
continue with the padlock.
We can look at the sticker or inspect the staple.
Okay, sticker first.
You see a yellow circle with 2 X's and a big curve below them that looks like a mouth. You're pretty sure you haven't seen it before, but what the symbol depicts is clear enough. A smiling dead guy. The curve makes it smile, and the X's make it dead.
Oh, so we've been here before.
But hold on, though. Is that intentional, or is it just Harry seeing a face in an inanimate object?
I mean,
Like, do you know what I mean? Is that like the brand logo of the padlock company or something? A smiley?
I would be surprised, honestly.
What does it look like to you? You know, do you understand my question? Is it an actual logo or is it just an object in the world?
Well, I can't see it.
Oh, okay, sorry.
But the description reads to me like 2 X's and the line below it, that's clearly a smiley. And I would be surprised if a padlock had that smiley on it.
I thought it's like the mechanism.
No, it's the sticker, right? You see a little...
You're right, this is the sticker, so it's probably an actual smiley face. That
Yeah.
maybe some kids put on there or something. Okay. Why is this even significant? This is so difficult about this game. You never know.
Well,
it might be. Like, you might have Inland Empire come up and talk about the smiley face or whatever.
it might, because we have a continue on the next topic. I think that's signifying skill here. So
All
let's see.
right.
There is something blindingly modern about this symbol. Its modernness puts to shame everything you've seen before.
Hey, we gain 10 XP because conceptualization.
This is the first time in this game where I thought, though, oh yeah, okay, I get it. This game is actually really parodizable. I don't know if that's a word, but you can easily parody it, I think. You know what I mean? Just by taking... Let's run around and talk about regular fucking everyday objects in a really, like, this gravelly, serious voice and,
I get
like,
what you
make
mean.
pompous statements about it. And
Yeah.
this is abstractly modern, ravagingly squeamish. I don't know, you know? Yeah. But I still love it. It just occurred to me.
Yeah.
Anything we can do here?
Well, we can ask conceptualization, what makes it so modern?
Okay.
And then we can ask out loud to Kim, I guess, have you seen this symbol before? When we point to it. Or we can take another look at the boring padlock. For
Modern.
absurdity's sake.
Yeah. Ask about modern.
Okay.
It's the contrast between the cheery, chemical yellow and the rigor mortis. As if the cheery guy didn't know he was dead, or the dead guy didn't care that he was. Either way, you get the sense the forces of future are at work here. These forces of future have chosen to pick something that reminds you of you.
I knew it.
Who is saying that? Inland?
Yeah.
Okay.
With a formidable success.
Yeah, okay. We're a narcissist. Everything we see reminds us of ourselves.
Yeah. Especially dead and smiling faces.
Yeah, I did think that smile like that could just remind Harry of the dead guy in the fridge, you know? The victim of the crime.
But was he smiling?
No, I don't think so, but yeah,
Oh, okay.
still. Anyway,
Well, before we go back to the padlock, we can say, have you seen this symbol before?
yeah.
Or ask him whether.
He takes off his glasses and uses a blue handkerchief to thoroughly wipe them clean before inspecting the sticker. Then he looks up, pauses, and replies.
No.
Yeah. Maybe I don't have to create a parody of this film.
Nope.
Maybe it's already self-aware enough.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Anything else?
Well, we can ask, what does it look like to you?
Looks like a dead man smiling. Suggests junior delinquency.
Just what I thought.
Well, we can ask, what is junior delinquency?
Okay.
Or we can ask, what is suggestive of junior delinquency here?
I hope we can ask both.
I hope too.
Yeah.
So let's start with
Yeah.
the first one.
Yeah.
For Revachol aussi, the moral intern defined junior delinquents as minors between the ages of 10 and 16 who have committed an act in violation of the law.
Okay.
It's an act in violation of the law to put a sticker on a padlock?
I guess.
Well, okay, this word is harsher than I thought.
Well, yeah. I don't know.
Also, what is ZOC? It's probably some political entity.
I'm expecting. Sure. I thought it might be some kind of legal code. Maybe the C stands for code. You know, because he's saying according to ZOC, this is
Yeah,
illegal.
okay.
Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And Z, I wonder, what was the nation called that we're in? Is it just Rashoval? Is that the city? It's been a while since we played this game.
Yeah, also the whole political thing was never really our forte.
Not quite. Hasn't quite hooked me. I'm the wrong guy for that stuff.
But this is exactly the kind of information about the world that I'm interested in. Or
Really? What does the
not
OC?
not interested in, but this is the amount of
Oh, okay.
information that fits my interest. Say it like that.
The non-existent interest.
Well, I mean,
Well, it
here-
is somewhat existent. I understand.
Yeah, here I'm interested in what is COC.
Yeah. Well,
And then he goes on, the moral intern defines, okay, what's the moral intern? Tell me more, Kim, but don't tell me too much because I will.
I will stop listening at some point. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, but we can continue, sir.
These acts aren't called crimes as they would be for adults. Crimes committed by minors are called delinquent acts. This was part of your officer's exams.
I mean, this is sort of the case in our world as well. I guess it depends on your country, but yeah. I mean, I guess Kim is just explaining the world to a person with brain damage, presumably. So, thanks.
Fair enough. Well, then let's continue asking by saying, what is suggestive of junior delinquency here?
I haven't seen that sticker before, and I'm not a youth.
Wow.
How is that an answer, Kim?
Yeah, that definition fits a lot of things.
Yeah.
Well, we can say, I agree, it's very modern, but does the cheery guy not know he's dead, or does the dead guy not care that he is? What is the source of irony here? Or we can say, not out loud actually, it just says padlock, padlock, padlock.
That's the question, right? What is it inherently, in its essence? Is it a cheery guy or a dead guy? And the ambiguity of this is characteristic of the modern era or something.
Mm-hmm.
That we have no unified perception of reality anymore.
It's a good point. Let's ask Kim what he thinks about it.
Yes.
That level of conceptual thinking is not part of my skill set.
Okay.
Just playing this game, I already feel pretentious. It just oozes of that stuff. Well, we have conceptualization quite high.
We also have interfacing, which is good because it offers us a white check here.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Interfacing, easy 9. Try to peel off the sticker without ripping it.
I think now I'm getting the hang of what interfacing is for. I kind of like it.
Okay,
I can't name it, but I'm getting an intuition.
I have to say, this one surprised me because the way I understood interfacing so far was everything in regards to tools.
I think tools are very often involved, Vincent. But what comes to mind now is that interfacing is whenever stuff gets fiddly.
Okay.
And right, the stick
Yeah.
getting that's a total fiddly thing, getting a sticker or something.
Yeah.
And but often things are fiddly when there's tools as well.
Now that you just described it as fiddly, I imagined like us, as we are, just standing in front of a sticker for 5 minutes and then asking Kim about it, and then starting to like, fiddle around with it. We need this sticker.
Yeah.
Such a ridiculous character. I love it.
But that's what I meant with like you never know what's important in this game. I mean, apparently this stupid sticker now has a white check. Yeah. I want it too. I mean,
me too,
he's got
absolutely.
me.
Now we have to
So
get it.
yeah, this is again. This now comes the part where we debate about whether to explore other conversation options to get a bonus to the fiddly sticker check, or do we just immediately do it? What
Well,
are the options, Vincent?
We only have one option left, apart from the white check. Inspect the staple.
Oh, but I feel that leads us totally away from the sticker stuff.
Does it though?
Okay, you got me. Let's look at the stable first to get the optimal
That was
sticker
easy.
bonus.
Okay.
The padlock passes through a staple that's been hastily attached to the wood. Closer inspection reveals that one of the screws is not a screw at all, but a nail. The work has been done recently and is unprofessional, to say the least.
I like your reaction
Should
on
you
that's a
want
nail.
to get through, it might be easier to just pry the whole thing off.
All right.
And we can say, or we can turn to the lieutenant and say, this is where Mr. Prybar comes in handy. Or we can back off. But I don't think it's...
The thing is, I don't want to rip it off before I got the sticker.
Yeah.
Right?
I agree.
So back off now to the sticker.
This cheap-looking padlock is sturdily built. It shackles together a hasp and a staple screwed into the wooden door. The lock is adorned with a yellow sticker.
We have a second white check.
Prybar.
Physical instrument. Challenging 12. Apply some official force on the padlock.
Well, okay. Let's try the sticker first.
Okay. Do we want to leave and see if we have any interfacing?
Interfacing. Yeah, we can do that.
If you really think we should
Oh.
get in there, we need to find some other way.
Thanks.
Okay. And we can reply with either, should we start with that kick drum coming from the ice? Or
Oh.
I'm actually not that interested in the church right now.
No, kick drum.
Yes, the pulsing bass. An indication of junior delinquency.
Oh, that's true. Yes.
Okay. And the white check, or the white button, which I think is the signifier that our thought actually finished.
Oh, wow. So much to do.
I'm going to click it and we'll see.
Yeah.
The 15th Indo Tribe.
Yeah, let's look at this first.
Because there was. The 15th Indo Tribe was comprised of 8 kids from Forberg and North Jamrock, running from wild dogs in the valley, hiding scents under rocks, and stealing clothes off clotheslines, and sometimes even the copper wiring of phone lines. You may have been one of them. This must be a childhood memory. The 15th Indo Tribe was your Indo Tribe, set to rule in Cylinder. The rest of the kids are dead now. Car accidents and drug overdoses. Only you remain.
That fits surprisingly well.
How do you mean?
Well, because we're talking about junior delinquency, and
Oh,
suddenly we realized,
that's
well,
true.
we were one of them.
That's incredibly fitting. Yes, you're right. Also, like, do you feel the same way? I had no way would it have occurred to me that the 15th Indo Tribe is a gang of street urchins.
No idea.
I thought this is some historical thing, like indigenous population of Rushaval or something. I don't
Yeah.
know. But that implies that. Okay, I still don't quite know what an Indo Tribe is. Is that a name for a gang, maybe? And that there are 14 other ones? Why are there 15? I don't understand.
Well, the 14 other ones are basically companies, right? Which I guess you could umbrella under gangs.
I forget. Are there companies?
I think so, yeah.
We did look at a list of them, I guess. Yeah.
I should say the bonuses for that is plus 10 cents for every green orb clicked. So we won't have any more money problems. Woo!
Do you think so? Or do we get so many green orbs?
I mean, some.
Yeah. I mean, these bonuses that, accumulate are usually pretty good.
Yeah.
Like XP from conceptualization.
It also raised the learning cap for Savior Fair to 6.
Okay. I don't know how high we have that.
I don't know either.
It doesn't come up that much. But I like having explored childhood memories.
Yeah, me too.
I think I was hoping for a little bit more though, but it's okay. I'm satisfied.
It also says here in the problem of the 15th Indotribe, it says the other names like Wild Pines, Fell, Cuprous.
Right. Yeah. Wild
names of-
Pines is a company.
Yeah, names of Ravasholian Indotribes spring into your head.
So I think your idea is correct that Indo Tribes is like companies or something. But then maybe it's a joke, right? That would be a funny gang name. Hey, we're the 15th company.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Because no, you're no company at all. You're just a bunch of kids. Yeah, that's the joke. Yeah, okay.
And also, I wonder what insolent is? Or insolent?
Just from the island of Rushavol or what? I don't know. I thought it's referring to belonging to a geographic region.
Yeah, me too. But I wonder, okay, is that just a place with no rules? Like not even a real island, just a sandbank maybe where they lived?
I thought it was hyperbolic, this you are the ruler of blah, blah, blah. It just means that's your neighborhood. Right? In the eyes of those children, you were the ruler.
Yeah, good point.
I do think it's interesting to have this thought. I feel like, especially in the interactions with now junior delinquents, perhaps it might come up as a bonus or something. That
Yeah.
has happened before.
Okay, and then
Yeah.
just take a quick look at Xavier Fair. We
Sure.
have- yeah, we can spend another 4 points in Xavier Fair.
We have it at 2.
We have it at 5. we have already,
Why do you say we can spend 4 points?
so we started at 2. We
Yeah.
invested 3 more points,
Yeah.
and now we can spend another 4 points if we want to. That's like the cap.
I thought the cap was 6.
It shows here 7. Don't ask me why.
Okay, but that's then 2 more points.
No, the And so we have it currently at 5, and
Yeah.
we can that in.
To 6 costs 1 more point.
Mm-hmm.
To 7, then 1 more point. Where
Yeah.
am I wrong, Vincent?
The thing is, the cap is not saying that the cap is the skill level of 7, but it's the cap of how many skill points you can invest.
Oh,
So we started at 2, and then we can invest another 7 points into it.
I understand now, Vincent. Yes, thank you. I was
no
mistaken
problem.
about the cap.
Yeah, and I still have no idea why it's at 7, but there's probably another thought that raises it as well.
Possibly. Maybe we should raise that skill. It seems so damn important.
Oh yeah, White Morning. All motorics burning caps raised by 1. So it's 6 plus 1, I guess.
Is it a motoric skill? I guess.
Yeah.
All the stuff about our past raises savior
I'm
fair.
Did I turn the music back down? Yeah, I did. Didn't feel like I did.
Well,
let's
yeah,
continue.
it doesn't sound too loud.
Mhm.
I mean, yeah, it always does at some points. So anyway, let's look at interfacing equipment.
Right.
That's where we were.
And we can also equip the Priber, just in case.
Sure. Just get ready.
Yeah, so do we have any... We have a +1 from interfacing. I'm guessing that's the gloves? Yes, the glove
Okay.
stuff.
Which gloves?
The gardening gloves.
Right. Nice.
And let's see, do we have anything with interfacing? It doesn't look too good so far. We have physical instruments, Savior Fair. Nope, nothing.
All right then. Just start filling.
Okay.
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you. The rectangular sea-worn ornamentation appears in stark contrast to the padlock, carelessly drilled into the wood.
Okay.
We have actually a 72% chance to succeed in interfacing.
We will surely succeed.
Of course we will.
Hit it. Hey.
There's nothing like the sound of
Okay.
a sticker unpeeling. Now it's stuck to your thumb.
I like how you said that. It is satisfying though when these things come off clean.
Yeah, we actually rolled a 12 too.
Wow.
So good.
Yeah.
And we can put the sticker in your ledger after the last entry where it belongs. Or we can put the sticker on our ledger, right on the cover. Or we can shake it off our thumb and throw it in the wind.
On the ledger.
Okay, we are one of the cool kids. Right on the cover.
I want other people to be able to see it so they can interact with it.
Okay, yeah, I like it.
Voila! Looks very modern.
Yeah, that's right.
Secret task complete. Style your paperwork.
That's a cool secret task.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so irrelevant.
Absolutely irrelevant, yeah.
Yeah.
But we gain tax free, so it's not so irrelevant.
Sure, I'll take it.
You're part of the future brigade now, and so is your formerly humdrum ledger. Neon, baby.
We get another 10 XP from conceptualization.
Thanks.
Okay,
Now break open this church. Be a true modern.
yeah, physical instrument, 42%, but I think we do have some physical instrument equipment.
Like the pry bar. Haven't you already equipped that?
That I
Oh,
did-
you mean other like clothes?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I saw some, yes, white tank top physical instrument.
Hold on, Kim. Hold my jacket while I put on this tank top to break into the church.
Yeah, I need this, Kim. Don't question it. Shut up.
This is part of my recovery.
And do we have anything that lowers it? I don't think so. Looks good. All right.
This is a skill that comes up more often, I would say.
Physical instrument.
Yeah. I've seen quite a few checks with it.
Yeah. maybe.
Heavy wooden doors,
Yeah,
more than
okay.
twice your
We're
height, stand shut in
58%.
front of you.
Shut up!
The rectangular
Let's go.
sea-worn ornamentation.
Hey.
You jam the pry bar between the lock and the staple and apply force. Your biceps bulge from the strain. The metal creaks and squeals. The pathetic old wood, rusty screws, and one nail stand no chance against the forces of leverage. From deep within, a bellow rips. Suddenly, the pry bar snaps. Metal shavings fly everywhere. The upper half, between the lock and the staple, falls to the ground with a thunk.
We broke a pry bar?
No. What?
We lost an item.
Seriously?
The pry bar. Yes.
Fuck, I like the pry bar. Sorry, Kim, we broke your tool.
Uh,
But the narrator didn't describe that. What happened there?
Suddenly, the pry bar snaps.
Okay. I think
Metal-
that just happens randomly in the game, is my take.
Also, we knew before that there was a better pry bar somewhere, right?
Oh, sure, there is the mysterious pry bar somewhere
Yeah.
that solves all our problems. I guess this one isn't it. It's gone.
Yeah.
Let the dead bury the dead, Vincent. No sense dwelling on it.
Well, there's little dwelling on it to do, I think.
Yeah.
Because we have 3 options. The first one being, look at the broken tool in your hand. The second one, we say out loud, the fuck? How is this even possible?
That's what I said, basically.
And the last one is the proceed option. I broke the pry bar. Why do I get a new one?
Say the fuck.
Tools break, officer. Try to control yourself.
Oh, man. He is ice cold.
Great character.
For example, see how calm I am, although you broke my favorite pry bar.
Yeah, exactly. I knew it. Yeah. Is that empathy or esprit de corps?
It's pretty cool.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, do we still want to look at the broken tool in our hand?
Yeah, sure.
The broken edge of the snapped pry bar is smooth. Took the tip right off. A bad omen. Beware of this church.
Oh, so it is perhaps connected with the church. Was that inland?
Yeah.
Okay. Before we proceed, I do want to say that we just had a conversation about someone putting a smiley sticker on the padlock being a crime that because of age was degraded to junior delinquency. Mm-hmm. We just broke open the fucking door.
Well,
For no reason, basically.
did we or did we not?
I thought that we did, Vincent. It talked about the padlock falling down, right?
It says, suddenly the pry bar snaps. Metal shavings fly everywhere. The upper half between the lock
Okay,
and
I
the
take
staple
everything back. I
falls
just
to the
misheard.
ground.
I'm just an idiot. Okay. It's all about the pry bar.
Yeah, we
I'm
lost
just
a
an idiot.
valuable tool.
Well, the game wants us to actually go back to the kids and talk to them. Because it's kind of bullshit, because this was a successful check, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, we did get XP and all that, and
Yeah, but we didn't get our intent.
that's true.
Do
but,
the makers not understand role-playing games?
But the story continues. We may be railroaded here, but the story continues.
Yeah, okay. Let's proceed.
It's like, I like that idea in a role-playing game. It's just, do you want to go to the children or try to break open the door?
We break open the door.
Yeah, your pry bar breaks. Do you want to go to the children? Seriously, man?
What are you talking about? This is exactly how I DM every game.
Yeah, well, let's say I broke the pry bar. Where do I get a new one?
Yeah.
I don't know. You don't? Or maybe we'll find a new one. I don't carry more than one pry bar with me.
The way he said, I don't know, you don't? That's a bit snippy. That's a bit snarky.
Yeah, maybe he is.
Maybe he's getting pissed off. It's getting late, I guess. And we're walking around in, like, derelict churches.
Also, we just broke his pry bar.
Yeah, that
So, yeah.
didn't mean to, Kim. I know it's a dick move.
Yeah.
We
Sorry
have to
about
get him
that.
a new one.
Yeah.
Check the pawn shop, I guess.
Well, he looks up at the bell tower.
I thought this was a lousy way to enter a place of worship that's already in disrepair.
No,
I guess the church agreed.
I guess we should have known.
Yeah.
But I didn't take this game to be very religious
yeah.
so far.
This was surely just a freak accident.
Surely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
No question about it.
We'll make it up for it. It's obvious. This is my Inland Empire speaking now. It's obvious this church needs something, and we need to get inside to find out what it needs so we can help it.
Okay.
It's all for a good cause.
Yeah. And what does
Also,
it
it
need?
might have a jacket inside that we need.
That would be
Yeah.
fantastic. What do you think it needs? Any idea?
Worshippers,
Yeah. Probably,
obviously.
right? Yeah,
It needs to shelter those lost children. The drunks and the junior delinquent, they can all come here and to come to Jesus or something.
yeah, either worshippers in plural or just one that leads the church.
Yeah, that's right. We could become a minister. Wouldn't put it beyond this game.
That would
Church
be
of Harry.
hilarious. Uh-huh.
All right.
Oh no, the battery is almost empty. I shall plug it back in.
Oh, okay. hold on, folks. This might hurt in your ears.
There we go.
Yeah, we're struggling with our Apple laptop.
We-
Anyway.
we get there. Okay, so we leave
Yeah,
and
go follow the drum beat, Vincent.
okay onto the island we can't go onto, right?
Well, I don't know. Where is that drum beat?
I just clicked on it and Harry is still running. So let's see if there's another way to get on there.
Okay.
Oh yeah, on the other side.
Oh,
Okay, we can
okay.
just on the other side we can run onto it.
It all makes sense now.
Huh. And surprise, surprise, there's not only a person we can talk to, there's also a green button which
Money,
gives us
baby.
money. It must have taken a lot of patience to do this. There's on top of one of the fence posts that are just thrown around here. There are like 5 stones stacked on top.
Okay, yeah. Someone has a lot of time.
Yeah. And then there's a person.
Yeah, and
Um,
sick ass beat. Yeah.
Right, now I clearly hear it.
Right? I'm not imagining it.
And the person just said the frequency can't be that low. Is that our cryptozoologist?
The game actually says that.
No, the second part was me.
Oh,
But
okay.
the frequency can't be that low. And he's kneeling on like a bit of cardboard box, I think.
Okay.
Harry
Harry is, or
No, the person.
Oh, okay.
ne-
but is it a kid or an old guy?
no, an adult.
Eld?
An adult.
Adult. Okay, sorry.
And he has like a circle device in his hand, and he's just feeling around on the ground with it.
Let's talk to him.
A shaggy-looking girl in her late teens or early 20s kneels on the ice with an electronic contraption in her hand. Hearing you approach, she looks up.
Oh, hello there.
That sounds amazingly enthusiastic.
She's a teenager. What do you expect?
Fair enough.
It's cold out here, but she's not wearing a hat. She must be freezing.
Is that empathy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone knows drugs make you invulnerable to cold. You bet
Electrochemistry.
this one likes to party.
Oh, electro.
Every time. We can ask, dear child, it's freezing. Where's your head? Or we can ask number 2, so you want to party? Or number 3, I have some questions for you.
So number 2, no, that's not us. Number 1 sounds a bit condescending. I don't know.
I think that's just the empathy option. But
You think does it read to you as empathic? It could be if you say it right. The dear child part, if she's a teenager.
Yeah.
But let's say it. I want to see her reaction.
Huh?
All
She-
right.
looks up at you, distracted.
Maybe she didn't hear you. A little louder.
Oh God, when it starts like that, you know?
Who is saying that?
Perception, hearing.
Well, perception. It's like you don't quite understand the world. All you think about is sensory organs.
yeah. Well,
Okay, I love these lines that the game goes down. So let's say it louder.
When we say, I said you should have a hat on.
So should you.
Oh,
Touche.
has a point.
You don't have to do anything.
That's probably what she thought.
Yeah. Also, we do have a hat on. We have Dick Mullen's exploration hat. Or detective hat.
Yeah, okay. The game, I guess, isn't accounting for that.
Well, we can say either one. We can say, number 1, I don't have to do anything. I am the law. You have to do what the law says. Or we can say, I should, and I do. And we point out our hat. Or we can say, we're done here and leave.
Say I should and I do.
Also great.
We're done here.
Yeah, just this. We're done here.
You should wear a hat. So should you. We're done here. It's a strange interaction indeed. Yeah, if you think about it.
And Kim is just standing there staring at us.
Tools break, officer.
Well,
It's a weird day at the beach.
so we pointed our head? Or what do
Yeah,
we do?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
And we can say, number 1, it's nice. You should wear one too. if you plan on staying outside in this weather.
Can we just give her our Dick Mullen hat?
I don't think so.
Okay.
The other option is, now that that's all cleared up, I have some questions for you.
No, say number one.
Yeah, well. Look, man, fuck the hat.
And also says between the two lines, she tries to think of something to say. And then she says, look, man, fuck the hat.
Yeah, we are being quite obnoxious, I have to say.
Yeah.
Your pulse rises.
Who is that?
Half-Light.
Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna smash her?
Uh-huh.
No, come on. Also, we don't have
What
any...
did she just say? That's not how a civilian is supposed to address an officer of the
Yeah,
law.
yeah. Authority, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
There's a red check. Authority, heroic 15. Regain authority in her eyes.
I don't want to do that.
No, we also have only a 28% chance.
Yeah, but I don't want to do it, though. I could, but I'm not gonna.
Fair enough.
She's clearly the delinquent, though. That's been made obvious.
You think?
Yeah, because she's so disrespectful, you know?
Huh. Okay.
She's rebellious.
Yeah, she doesn't strike me as a willful criminal, but she does strike me as someone who puts a sticker on a padlock.
Absolutely.
So the non-authority heroic 15 skill dialogue option is that kind of language really necessary?
Okay.
I'm sorry I said fuck the hat. I was concentrating on something else. My
Alright.
whole family swears and it rubbed off on me.
There's a pained expression on her face. She'll answer your questions now.
She ran away from home.
Possibly. Or she just doesn't like her home. Either one.
Yeah, okay.
Let's start with, what's your name?
Yeah.
Acele.
Her hair is dyed blonde, with dark roots showing. There's a coarseness to her features, some masculinity below that timidness.
And we can say either, and your surname? Or we can say, Acele who? I'm not a young suitor. This is official police business.
That one.
Okay, it's Burger.
Acele Burger.
I heard her say Asperger. Makes me think she's on the autism spectrum now.
Huh, I mean, maybe
More
that's
angles.
intentional.
Yeah, I don't know.
A very common name.
Okay.
You have little reason to doubt that's her real name. She's not all that surprised by this cop show questioning, is she?
Good.
Do you know Martin Martinez?
Yeah. Maybe you went to the same school or something.
So, what else?
We can ask, what's that device you have there? Or we can ask, what are you doing out here in the cold? Or the last question, you seem surprisingly comfortable with being questioned. Why is that?
Ask about the device.
This is a portable recording device. It's for field recording. Low quality, but still.
And we ask, and the wires?
Actually, just one wire. I picked on it till the braiding came loose. The wire leads to a contact microphone.
And we can ask, what's a contact microphone? Or we can say, got it.
What is contact?
A contact mic records sounds from inside things, like this ice.
And we can ask, how does that thing work? Or we can ask, where did you get the mic from?
How does it work?
The mic? I don't exactly know. Somehow it doesn't pick up vibrations from the air. The book said it only picks up structure-born sound, if you like technobabble.
What book? She's very smart.
Well, no option about the book. But
Okay,
we
what are the
can
options?
Ask, where did you get the mic from?
Okay.
Same place I got the recorder from, the Elysium.
What's the Palaceum?
Yeah.
Oh man, you haven't been to the Elysium? It's the coolest place in this whole drug-addled shithole. It's a music club and a synthesizer workshop on Boogie Street in Jamrock. Musicians live there, like real musicians. I once saw Arno van Eyck.
Thinking about it really cheers her up. It's a long way from here, though.
Yeah, but it really sounds like right up our alley.
Uh-huh. Or we can say, sounds interesting. Who's this Arno guy?
Yeah.
Or we can say, Sounds like a place for congregating homosexuals.
Really? That's where you go to?
I
With your fucking
guess.
flared jeans and disco blazer? Okay.
I'm a little bit surprised that is good.
Not saying that's gay, though. I'm just saying, like, why is that his first thought? I don't understand.
I don't know.
He seems like if he's into disco, he might like, music people. Well, anyway, we're going to say number one anyway, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, guess you wouldn't know Van Eyck, or really be a Palaceum going kind of person.
We wouldn't? Okay. Well, we can say, I get down. Or we can say, on second thought, let's go back to the contact mic.
I get down. Oh, Vincent, do you think this is a disco we can actually go to?
Huh,
Party. Get down, as they say.
I hope so, but I don't.
Yeah, somehow I don't
Probably
think so.
not.
I don't think we're going to go to Gemrock.
No.
I don't know what that means.
And we can only say, I grind.
I don't know what that means either.
And we can say, it means I'm hip beyond my years. Or we can say, nor do I, but I have concrete evidence that I rock, in the form of a wrecked tape player and a completely trashed hostel room. Or, the last option, neither do I actually. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Get down? Grind?
Say the hotel room option. I think that one might actually get a smile out of her or something.
So we say, nor do I, but I have concrete evidence that I rock.
That's cool.
There you go. That's
She-
better than much.
She breathes on her fingers. Looks like she doesn't know what to say.
Huh.
And we can say either, you're right, time has deserted me. Or the other option, never mind, let's talk about the contact mic.
No, say the time thing. I want to see where this goes.
Me too.
Sucks, man. Was there something else? About the contact mic, perhaps?
We lost morale.
Yeah,
I guess we could have just not said that.
I guess.
Yeah.
Or maybe we would have lost morale anyway.
I like this losing morale though, because it was just you don't get this in other games, honestly. Just this, you know what I mean? It happens in real life that you just have bad conversations with people and it damages you. Can certainly screw up my day if I have like a bad interaction with someone.
Yeah, you try to act cool and be on their wavelength.
Well, it's just
and
you're not connecting, you're not being
Yeah.
understood,
Exactly.
and it's just awkward.
Mhm.
And yeah, but it is a bit crass to die from it. I guess that hasn't happened to me, but I like how the game models that.
Yeah.
Anyway, what else?
But they're just dying to that would have been hilarious.
I mean, I don't actually know what happens when you lose all morale. Do you die?
I don't know.
I mean, maybe Harry just goes crazy or something.
Possibly. I do know what happens if you lose all HP because I died to grabbing the horrific necktie before.
Yeah.
But no idea about morale. Maybe we should test that.
Yeah, second playthrough.
Yeah. So we say, actually, I have some non-mic questions
Yeah.
for you.
Okay.
And the next one on the list is, what are you doing out here in the cold?
Recording, I guess.
And what is it you are recording exactly?
I think I'm recording cracks in the ice, but there's no way to tell. Not without headphones. I think I just recorded your footsteps too. Not sure how that will sound.
She scratches her forehead. And we have a wait option. Wait, what happened to the headphones?
Mm-hmm.
My boyfriend sold them.
What for?
I don't know, man. Things. Just stuff you need for life.
Everything checks out, sire.
Who's saying that?
Drama.
Okay. So she's lying. Is that implied here?
I'm not sure. I don't know how to interpret the sire. Is that an ironic sire? Or
Yeah, I don't know either. But just because drama, sees that, it's like set from that perspective of that skill, and that's a skill that I guess makes up stories.
Oh, actually, that's a medium failure.
Oh, but we still get a message from it?
I guess so.
Well, if
yeah.
it's a failure and it says checks out, then it indicates that it's false, I guess.
Yeah. Or maybe that we just don't know. As we just don't know how to interpret that. Which we just
Well,
showed.
yeah, I kind of don't. So
Well, only one option left. And what are these recordings for?
Yes.
The cracks, the footsteps.
The musicians in the Palaceum used them for making music. They looped the stuff, cutting the tapes together. They make music out of cracks in the ice and keys jangling. Crazy sounds like that. It's hard to explain.
And we nod.
Anyway, I thought I'd make some too. It's supposed to be, like, a music place anyway.
She rubs her shoulders and looks around.
I don't really know what I'm doing. They use synthesizers too. I don't have a synthesizer.
Is she actually saying synthesizer?
No, in the text she says
The normal synth.
synthesizer,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Yeah.
She looks at the recording device, the thing she thought would fill her hours with joy and escape. It's turning out to be an empty fantasy.
Oh.
She feels childish, very useless all of a sudden.
Oh, that makes me sad.
Yeah,
Who's saying that? Empathy?
yeah,
Yeah. I want to help this girl.
me too.
Let's see if we can.
Take this, you're called.
The lieutenant begins to take off his jacket.
No, man, fuck that, I'm cool. I'm sorry I said that. I'm sorry about the fuck.
It's okay.
The lieutenant backs up. He throws you a glance. Well,
He feels the same way.
yeah. We can say, no, this is where a hat would come in handy. Or we can give her our hat.
Yes.
And we can say, here, you need this more than I do.
Yes, do it. So happy we can do something.
Kind of sad that we have to give her our Dick Marlin detective hat, but
Actually, I'm fine with it.
I
It
mean-
served its purpose.
we have other hats, and probably hats that would be more warm, but sure.
But it's a bit ridiculous, that hat. Also, it might cheer her up.
Fair
because
enough.
it's so ridiculous.
Thanks.
Item lost. Dick Marlin's hat.
Hmm.
We gained 5 XP, and she says thanks. She puts it on. It's a bit large for her. And we can say, you said it's supposed to be a music place. What is? Or we can say, I had some other questions and conclude.
No, do number one, although it's a bit weird because she said what it is already.
That? The boys think it could be a place, like the Palaceum or something. Stupid. It's really not going to be a Palaceum, that's for sure.
So she's talking about a different place.
She nods towards the church.
Ah, I see.
And I didn't get that before, so
Yeah.
good point. And we can ask, the boys?
Yeah. Andre and the guys, they're inside, in the tent.
And why is that?
And we can ask, why are you freezing out here while the boys are inside? Or we can let it go and say, got it.
No, learn about the patriarchy.
Here we go.
They got too much stuff crammed in there. No room.
Stuff like what?
Music stuff mostly. Like this tape recorder, but bigger. And there's piles of it.
Why not just leave some of it outside so you don't have to freeze?
That stuff is more expensive than I am. More expensive than any of us, really. Doesn't matter. I can take the cold.
Huh.
Where'd they get all that stuff? From selling her earphones, I guess? Girl, you should hang with different guys.
Yeah.
What's keeping you here?
Good
You
question.
guys lack of options.
I guess. I mean, if he's not,
Vincent, though, sorry, please.
if she's not happy with her family, I guess this is still a better option, maybe?
Yeah, I guess her
know.
family is shit. She ran away. This is her found family, these shitty boys, who are probably also all have terrible families. And what this all boils down to is, Vincent, that I think what this place really needs is a youth center. Oh no! Now I don't know what to do. Whatever
Damn
choice we
you,
make, it's going to
Disco
fuck
Elysium.
someone over I care about. It's like there's no good choice.
Ah, yeah, it's terrible.
God damn it. Can't we find a better solution to this complicated problem?
I mean, possibly. We still have the option to reinstate the church or make it something else.
Yeah, I'm hoping
right?
we can just turn the church into a youth center.
Yeah.
Then there is a youth center, but Everett doesn't need to build one and turn away all these people.
Exactly.
Yeah. And yeah, I don't know.
There's-
Make things better.
Yeah, there's certainly things to be done here.
Exactly.
Well,
Isn't that the meaning of life? This shit that needs to be done. I think that's what this game is about.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Anyway, let's start with this girl. Is there anything more to talk?
First of all, we can conclude this dialogue path by saying, I had some other questions.
Yeah, okay.
Go ahead.
Ooh. We can... There's a white check.
Oh.
Empathy. Legendary 14.
I'd like a legendary empathy check.
Uh-huh. The tape recorder lies on the ice, like a discarded toy. Pick it up.
Oh, I wonder where that will go. I guess we listen to it or something and say how cool it sounds.
We get a +1 to it from giving her our head.
Okay. What's the chance?
42%.
Well, since it's white, why not try?
Well, how about we try all the other options
Oh,
first?
you're right, of course.
Yeah, it's also the last one in the list.
Yeah.
The next option is, tell me more about this music place you've been planning in the church.
Okay.
It's supposed to become like a club for anodic dance music, like that new style of synthesizer stuff they play at the Palaceum. Except that, yeah,
She looks at the old wooden church up on the poles.
Mm-hmm.
As a mean wind comes bellowing in, the 6-story structure lets out a doleful shriek.
The floorboards are twisting, and the shooting beams are slowly cracking, like bones. Far east of the Golden Delta, beyond the industrial port, there is a black patch of unlit coast with the smallest creatures on the ice.
Oh, that's them, I guess.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. This was Shivers.
Of course.
Yeah.
There will never be a club for anodic music here.
Okay.
Who's saying that?
Still Shivers.
Oh, okay.
And because Shivers is
Man.
all-knowing in regards to the city, I guess that's just how it is.
Still, it's a bit harsh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not in a million years.
Okay, sure.
I don't know why Shivers cares so much suddenly. Does Shivers just hate music?
I guess. Maybe it's just the change that it hates.
Possibly.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't quite get it, but fine.
Yeah, no, that fits very well to me. Just Shivers likes everything staying exactly as it is in this very moment.
Well, it is certainly a skill that has a special relation to space.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very abstract statement, I guess. But you know what I mean? It always
Yeah.
zooms out and tells you about what's going on right now. As opposed to time, which is the one that's about change. Right? So far, I agree, Vincent. We'll have to see how Shivers behaves from now on
Well,
to conclude.
we can ask, what is anodic dance music?
Yes, please.
And there are other questions, but there's also a conclude option, so I hope we can ask them all.
Yeah.
So what is anodic dance music?
you know, anodic, cathodic, music that's made with electronic instruments.
Secret task complete. What is anodic music?
Okay.
Cool. And we can
That
ask
was quick. Yeah.
we can ask electronic instruments? Like what?
Mm-hmm.
Synthesizers and tape consoles. Microcomputers too. Anything that uses electricity, but isn't guitars. Also found sounds, stuff like that.
You see clear, beautiful, violent flashes of light. Light cutting through a smoke-filled darkness.
That's
That
a
is
disco.
what the future will look like,
Yeah.
if it ever comes.
Mm-hmm.
That's disco. I would just want to say that I like how the game took something that exists in our world, like electronic music, and then just they thought about, well, how else could it have realistically been called? And, you know, anode, cathode, that's electric stuff,
Yeah.
right? I know that. I know electricity. And yeah, sure, you could have called that. It's kind of cool sounding.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I just like it. It's neat.
Yeah.
Attention to detail.
More creative than electronic music too. So
I don't know if it's more creative. It seems
is.
to us
I-
more creative because
just
we are used to
decided
the
it.
one.
well, there's no question.
Do you know what? I'm gonna walk around and say, hey, I heard this band and it's like really cool anodic music. You want to give it a go? And it's just Daft Punk. It's just-
Uh-huh.
yeah, it sounds real anodic, right? Like, okay, anyway. We have a lot more ground to cover here, I think.
Yeah. Next question is, so you want to turn the church into a club?
Yes.
I know. It's not my idea. Andre and the boys found the place. It was supposed to be deserted, but now they can't even take it. Hey, you two are cops.
And we can say, no, we are the police. Or we can say, yes, why do you ask?
Yes.
Or we can say, I don't know where you got that idea.
Yes. Why do you ask?
Okay, well, maybe you could talk to Andre and the guys. Because there are some strange things going on in that church.
Oh.
If you're police, you should look into it, right?
Absolutely.
There a ghost in there? We have
Or a
experience.
cold mama d'aqua.
Oh, I don't know. Well, we can say, I'll talk to them. Or we can say, we'll see. I prefer to remain non-committal.
That is true for us in every case, except when we like people.
Yeah.
So to this lady, I will commit to this girl.
Okay, well, I'm fine with that. So we say, I'll talk to them.
They're inside that thing there. Would be cool if you did. Was there something else?
We can ask if she put the padlock on the church door, or we can conclude.
Is it asking about the padlock or the sticker?
Did you put the padlock on the church door?
Okay, let's ask.
No,
No.
not really, no.
But
And-
there is something about that padlock, isn't there?
And we can show her the sticker on our ledger.
Do that.
So this
Yeah.
isn't yours.
Yeah.
It's Noid's.
And we can ask, wait, is this Noid a friend of yours?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
And then we ask, why did this Noid person put a padlock on the church door?
To keep more weirdos from getting in. Fucking Martinez. I'm
Oh.
sorry. It's got the worst weirdos. If you get around to it, ask Andre about them, he'll tell ya.
She is kind of right because we kind of tried to get in that church just a moment ago.
Yeah, okay.
We are the worst kind of weirdo.
I mean, yeah, but we're also police.
Sure.
We have to get into everything.
That is the worst kind of weirdo,
Yeah.
though, isn't it? Like
Absolutely.
a crazy police officer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we can conclude by saying, enough about the church then. I had other questions.
Okay.
Go ahead.
And there's only one option left beside the white check. We can say, you seem surprisingly comfortable with being questioned.
All
Why
right.
is that?
Sure.
Well, it's just questioning, right? You're just questioning me. It's what cops do.
And we can ask, have you been questioned before?
Mhm.
Or we can say, we do, don't we? Mind if I question you some more?
That seems like the conclude option.
Yeah.
Number one.
So,
Once or twice, yeah. I'm sorry I haven't had the Revachol experience they get east of the river.
and we can ask, what's east of the river? Or we can say, so what trouble you've gotten into with the police?
I do want to know what's east of the river.
Rich people. Rich people are east of the river.
And we can look awestruck and say, who are these rich people? They sound wonderful. I'd like to be one too. Or we can sneer and say, I bet they're really rich. They must be very special people to be so rich. Or we can lean in and whisper, let me guess, these rich people are not from around here. Or we can just say, strange, the existence of rich people does not stir any emotions in me.
Yeah. These all seem weirdly emotional,
Yeah.
but affected. I'm not sure where this is coming from.
There's also one last very short option. Oh, okay then. Good to know.
Do you have a preference? It's a weird choice. Maybe the third one?
Yeah, the third one is the first one I find
Yeah.
interesting. Or the best one.
Let's do
to
it.
me. So we say, we lean in and whisper, let me guess, these rich people are not from around here.
Aren't they? I thought they were as vachalaire as any of us. Just way richer.
And we say, oh no, they are foreign bodies, agents of international capital. You only need to look close enough.
Okay.
Maybe you're right. Most of them do speak 3 languages.
Okay. And now we can say, so what trouble you've gotten into with the police?
Yeah.
The usual. I had a shitty run as a teenager.
What's the usual?
You know, drinking, getting into fights, the ugly stuff that happens when you move out your parents' place at 13. In
I
Fallback.
knew it.
Mm-hmm. And we have a wait option. Wait, what is in Forborg?
Is this a rhetorical question?
No, I literally can't remember even the most basic terms sometimes.
That's a good one.
Or we can ask, why did you need to move out at such a tender age? But I think that's not the wait option anymore.
Do the number one.
Faubourg, not in Faubourg, is a massive banlieue south of Jamrock Quarter. It is the largest ghetto in Revachol, possibly the world.
Oh, wow.
And we can say, I know what Jamrock is, but let's say I didn't. Or we can turn to the girl and say, and why did you have to move out when you were so young?
Yeah, we already know what Jamrock is.
Yeah.
So in this case, go on.
My dad was a drunk. Plus, I guess I just wanted to drink too, you know, get my party on.
Ooh, girl of our own heart. And we can say, I get that. I'm a major party animal myself. Major.
Yeah, we've already talked about that, sort of. Any other options?
Yeah, the second one is drinking, partying, and disco music are bad for you. You should take me as a warning example. Or the last option. I had another question.
Do number two.
She nods very cautiously.
Okay.
Yep, that is a purpose that Harry might have. Serve as a warning.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he's sort of great at it too.
Yeah.
And that leaves us only with a white empathy check.
Yeah, let's try it.
Do we want to power game it and see if we have everything?
I don't think we have. I mean, you can certainly check, but I don't think we have anything.
Well, let's see. So we leave.
Okay, bye.
She sounds so depressed.
Yeah.
I want to cheer her up. Oh, that's the techno again.
We lost
Sorry, a Nordic music.
we lost our head.
Yep, we could put a different one on.
Yeah, I've put on the orange bum head for reaction speed and minus for rhetoric. Or what else do we... That's the only option we have. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like we should have given her that. But no, there was no option to.
Yeah.
Let's see. Do we have anything on that gives us empathy? No. Do we have anything in our inventory that gives us empathy? Not that I see. Authority? No empathy. Okay. God, this bum head looks so terrible.
We'll find a different hat.
Hello again.
Let's do the empathy.
Yes.
42% chance.
Oh.
The device is still warm from her touch and heavy as a brick from the batteries inside. The company logo, Omicron, adorns its yellow plastic cover. Inside, the tape is rolling. The girl looks at the device in your hands.
And we can only say... Oh no, there's two options. The first one is, I'm sorry you have to sit here on the ice, feeling miserable at your age, or at any age, in this weather, waiting for it to get dark. Or we could put the tape recorder down.
No, number one.
She looks you in the eye, her pupils wide, surrounded by a ridiculous amount of makeup.
And we can continue by saying, the people who built this world intended it to be better for you, but they failed. It is easier to live in their failures with this by your side. Tap on the tape recorder.
That's almost profound, Harry.
Yeah. Now I'm wondering if he has more information than we know.
He's acting like a savior
Yeah.
in front of this church.
The wind howls. She remains silent. It's real. Tell her.
Who's saying that?
Empathy.
Oh, okay.
And we say, it is not a childish fantasy. It can be a real weapon against what's coming for you now.
Ah, that's so cool.
Oh yeah.
Go on, Harry.
What is?
And we can say, the dark. Or we can say, nothing if you got this. Don't be scared.
That one.
Okay, I'll stick to it.
Her teeth rattle. She takes the device from you and places it in her lap.
Yeah.
There is little you can do to help her now. But given the chance, you feel like you should. There is something about her. A weightiness.
Who's saying that?
authority.
Okay.
With a challenging success.
Huh.
Something changes between you two. She looks at you differently now. As an equal. A fellow human being.
Nice.
So thanks, I guess, for the psych session. Maybe I can return it. What's been eating you, officer?
Anything changed?
We have one more option. You said eating me. There's nothing eating me.
Okay.
Come on, I can tell. But, okay. Be a boyadero about it if you want to.
Now she's nice to us. That's
Yeah.
nice.
And she's interacting with us.
Yeah.
And we can say, I guess there's something that's been making my life hell. Or we can say, exactly, I don't want to talk about it.
I guess there's something.
What is it?
She listens intently. And because we are who we are, we have not one option but four.
Sure.
We can say number one, I think it's the plight of the working class.
Oh my god.
Number two,
Here we go.
everyone's just mooching off the entrepreneurial class, shackling the doers. Number three, I think it's all these foreign people taking our jobs.
That's a racism option. That's kind
Uh-huh.
of new. Although we had xenophobia before in this conversation, I guess.
Yeah, and then
I can't forget now what exactly. But anyway, what's the last option?
that was about the rich people.
Yeah, you're right. Coming from other places. Yeah.
Yeah. And the last option, people just keep putting their selfish interests ahead of the greater good.
That's a moralist option, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean, obviously, I want to take that.
Mhm.
The other ones are also kind of, I don't like them.
Yeah,
And there's no other option, right?
yeah, that's it.
Yeah, let's be a moralist.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's kind of surprised. Oh, that's eating you? Not what I thought. I thought you're an alcoholic or something.
Yeah, and we healed our one morale back up,
Yeah, because we picked the moralist option, right?
Mhm.
That's cool.
and we say, yeah, no one understands that sometimes you've got to make sacrifices for the sake of progress. It's all very distressing.
So, the thing that's been eating you is the slow pace of social progress.
When you say it like that,
Yeah.
and we can say, oh, don't get me wrong, I'm all for slow and steady progress. I just wish people would be a little more reasonable. That's all. Or number two, no, that's probably not it, is it? Or the last option.
Hmm.
Yeah, pretty sure. Now, I had some questions about something else.
I want to say number one, and I hope I can say number two still.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're not that upset, it sounds like.
And there's only one option. I told you. I'm highly distressed by the state of affairs.
Uh-huh. And you're sure it's social progress you're distressed about, and not, I don't know, some chick?
Perhaps.
That was a great voice line.
Who is saying this?
Volition.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
And we can say, now that you mention it, I found these letters I'd thrown in the trash. They might have something to do with it.
Yeah.
Or we can say, I'm positive. Now I had some questions for you.
No,
before
go
we
on.
start.
Number one.
Okay. Why'd you think that?
And we can say, number one, first, they had just the faintest scent of chewing gum on them. I could still smell it under the shit. Number two, they were written in a woman's hand. And, oh boy, did reading them make me not feel good.
That one.
There you have it then, chick trouble. Not political after all. Who was she?
I don't remember.
Really? You seem to be pretty upset about this chica. Are you sure you don't remember anything about her?
And we can say, I remember her scent, and that is all. Or we can say, yep, next to nothing.
That's always the avoidant option. Well, I mean, the thought about white mourning, I guess there was the scent in there, right? That was the main thing. There's
Yeah.
not really much else about this mysterious woman. So yeah, that's what we say, I guess.
Wow, man. That's some pretty strange shit. Are you sure the letters were for you?
I guess not. It
we
can't be.
We can say, yeah, I'm sure. Why would I have reacted to so strongly otherwise? Or we can say, come to think of it, the whore could have written them to her lover.
Well, I mean, you know, the police person in me thinks like, yeah, okay, do we actually have proof?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember even what was exactly in them. But I don't want to call her a whore.
I'm pretty sure they addressed us, like Harry, and then...
Yeah,
Or
that's
Blair
right.
or
But it's
something.
like at the moment when we read them, we weren't quite sure of our own name.
Fair enough.
So that's
yeah.
how I saved it in my brain, I guess.
Mhm.
I don't think calling her a whore will lead you to psychological healing, Harry. So let's take the first option.
Mhm.
How come you don't remember, though? Is it like some selective memory thing?
It's probably too painful to remember.
A wait option. Wait, what do you mean by selective memory?
Yeah.
Man, when I get hurt, I just want to forget that shit, you know? That kind of selective memory.
Okay. And we have two options. The first one being, I think it's more about me getting so unbelievably drunk I completely erased all the memory of this world.
But Harry, why did you do that in the first place?
Or we can say, you might have a point there, selective memory.
I want to say that one.
Yeah. Or it might just be some psych bullshit, you know? Königstein wank.
What? What was the last word?
Königstein wank.
I don't know what that means.
Me neither. So
Something
see,
in this world?
it says, what is Königstein
Yes,
wank?
please.
You know, the psych thing they've got going on there. Rich people like it. People in Königstein are mostly rich.
And we can say, thanks for the bullshit psych thing then. Or we can say, you know, I'm not sure this made things any better. Or the last option, alright, I had some questions for you.
Thanks for the bullshit.
You're welcome. Might be for the best to keep that shit forgotten, though. Just my opinion. If it itches, don't scratch.
She's very wise,
Uh-huh.
I think. Although it may be that it has to come up. It may be relevant to the case. And then what do we do then?
I mean, the way we've been handling it is we went for it every time the option
Yeah,
presented
we do shine a
itself,
light
right?
on things.
Yeah.
But, yeah,
It says
I really enjoyed this interaction with this girl.
yeah. It says continue. So
Oh,
maybe
okay,
there's a little
more. Sorry, too early.
Yes, but it itches really, really bad.
And that's it.
All right. So, anything else here?
Nope.
All right.
We're done.
That was very cool, though. It started off really feeling bad, and we lost morale. And then we turned it around and had good interactions with her, passed the check, and then we got the morale back.
Yeah.
It's really cool, I think, how the game used morale to model an actual social interaction. Worked
Yeah.
out.
I mean, okay, you have to remember that we only got morale back because we took the option we were supposed to. But
Yeah, okay,
I
but
guess we are.
I'm just saying it lines up neatly.
Yeah.
I don't care how the game got there. I assume if you
Mhm.
play this game differently, you know, like maybe all the options would have gotten you morale because you are in that playthrough. Maybe you're the Marxist one or whatever.
Probably, yeah.
And
And
then
by
you get
this
morale.
point in the game, I mean, we are on day 3, and that's the first time
Yeah.
we can even encounter this person.
I mean, I guess you could refuse to just research that thought, but realistically, you would have that option here.
Yeah.
And so no, and it made me happy. It gave me morale to cheer up this girl and then get cheered up by her to, you know, share some humanity. That's very nice. And now we're gonna go and beat up her bullshit boyfriends next time on He Makes Me Play. Thank you, Vincent, for exploring the church with me and for reading to me so wonderfully.
Oh, my pleasure.
It's always a pleasure to me. And thank you, dear viewer, for watching. You can like the video, subscribe to the channel. You can follow us on Twitter @makes_play. Please leave a comment if there's anything you have to say. We always enjoy reading those.
Yes, we do.
See you next time. Bye.